So at school, you're mainly taught in the classroom format, and this is replicated in the university sense, in the sense that you get lectures, and those are quite similar to how you're being taught at school. You've got a teacher who stands at the front of the class, and they talk to you about what they're passionate about and about your subject in general. But I think it's at these small group teachings where you really get to interact with the material that you're being given. And this is your chance to sort of go deeper into your particular subject and to really discover what's interesting and what you deem is like worthy of learning. And so the difference between school and university in this sense is that at university you get to sort of go deeper as to what, and to discover what you actually like learning about, or you get a sort of a better chance of interacting with the material that you're being taught.
So from what I've seen in my experience here is that the facilities available at universities and at schools just are completely different worlds. Universities are there for your learning, but they're also there for researchers who need access to sort of state-of-the-art equipment, which you're free to use during your course. There are things that you hear about on the news that you're able to use on a day-to-day basis that you just don't have access to in schools, whether it's dangerous chemicals or sort of laser equipment from the physics lab or 3D printers at the engineering department. The difference in those facilities are just completely different worlds.
You get a lot more free time in the sense that you have a less rigid timetable, and so you've got a lot more time to decide what you want to do, whether this be, I don't know, studying, or whether you want to hang out with friends, or you want to sort of do other extracurricular activities. So really it's up to you to choose what you want to do with your time. And so in that sense, you need to have sort of good time management skills to make sure that you're allocating your time wisely and that you're sort of balancing your entire life out properly.
I found it surprising that when I came to university, I actually had less contact time with people teaching me than I did at school. This was both a good and bad thing in the sense that I really had to make use of those few sort of hours I had in a lecture or in a seminar or workshop or whatever it was. But it also meant that I had to spend a lot of time outside of these lectures reading over and understanding the material myself, coming up with questions that I might want to ask when I do get in contact with lecturers or instructors. And that was quite different from class, where you have sort of uninterrupted 7 hours of class.
So at school you very much have an adult who follows you around, and you're told what you need to do when. And all of this, I suppose, prepares you for life at university, where you suddenly don't have that adult in your life telling you what to do. And so you're trusted to be able to make sort of responsible decisions for yourself, whether this is with academics or learning how to schedule things according to how you want to schedule them. And you very much need to sort of develop these sort of organizational and time management skills. In addition to this, there's also the sort of learning of skills of just in general how to be an adult. And so, for example, this could be like, learning how to sort of, I need to feed myself at a particular time, or I should know or I should do my laundry sometime soon. Again, so that it's also the sort of juggling of different sort of skills that are, I guess, more related to adulting as opposed to just being a student. So it's helping you to develop into a more sort of well-rounded and self-sufficient individual.